Alright, welcome to this set of videos on strings. In this video I'm mostly going to kind of review strings and just point out a couple of things, and then in my next video we'll really get into the meat of using the string functions. So the first thing you should do, if you know you're going to be doing a lot of string work, is you should include the header file string into your program. You're going to have to if you use the string functions, and you should do that all the time anyway. So #include angle bracket string, close angle bracket. So we know that a string is a piece of text that is surrounded in double quotes. So here I'm just creating a simple string variable. So let's look very quickly at the one thing that I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to cover a whole lot in this video, but the one thing I did want to cover was talk about how we get strings in from CN. So let's write a little program. We're going to ask the user to enter their name. Oops. We're going to use CN to get the name, and then we're going to see out hello, whoops, and then the name. We'll put a little exclamation point there at the end. So let's run that program. I think it'll take just a second to compile. First time I've used my compiler today. So if we enter Dennis, just Dennis, we're going to see hello Dennis, and not a single problem at all. Now let's run that again, and this time let's enter but notice that the program still said hello Dennis, even though we entered Dennis Ritchie as the full string. The reason for that is because, and we've covered this before, CN looks at a space as what's called a delimiter, so that you can have multiple variables on one CN line. For example, I didn't do it this way, but I could have written, and that would have worked fine. The Dennis part would have gone into first name, and Richie would have gone into last name. But I didn't do it that way. I used name. So if you want to put a space delimited string into a single variable, you have to use the getLine function, like so. So getLine is a string function, sort of, that takes two arguments: an input object, in this case CN for standard input, the keyboard, and then a variable to store that standard input. So now when we run this program, what we're going to see, we'll enter Dennis Ritchie again, and we see hello Dennis Ritchie come out. So that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to discuss in this video. So in the next video, we're going to get into more depth into how to use the string functions to perform operations on strings, which is really, to me, where all the interesting string work really happens. So I'll see you in the next video.